Hi there. So we're going to talk about a little girl named Jordan Reeves, and Jordan is 13 years old and she is living with a disability. She was born with this disability and she says her difference doesn't hold her back. It makes her amazing. So when Jordan Reeves was 8 years old, she couldn't wait to start a new dance class. But as she was warming up, she noticed that some of the kids were staring at her. She was wondering if maybe her leotard was on backwards, or whether she had spilled something on herself. No, the kids were looking at her left arm. It stops above the elbow. She said, "I've had to deal with people staring at me my whole life." Although Jordan sometimes feels uncomfortable when people stare, she's proud to be different, and she's using her difference to inspire other kids with disabilities. She says, "You can do cool things. Just give it a try. You might have to do it differently than other people, but it's worth trying." Each year, about 2,000 babies in the United States are born with limb differences, like Jordan was. That means they are missing all or part of an arm or a leg. Doctors aren't sure why this happens. With only one hand, Jordan can have a tough time doing certain activities, such as tying her shoes. She sometimes uses a prosthetic arm to help her do the things that she likes to do, like ride her bike. Growing up, Jordan attended camps for kids with limb differences. Then, 3 years ago, she was invited to a special workshop. She was challenged to design a new prosthetic arm, one that would turn her disability into a superpower. Jordan teamed up with designers to create an arm that shoots glitter. They used a 3D printer to create the prosthetic arm. Instead of paper, the 3D printer used plastic to create an arm shaped like a unicorn's horn. Jordan called her invention Project Unicorn. It was a really cool experience to show that you can build onto your difference to make it awesome, she said. Not that it wasn't already awesome. So she was a girl with a lot of confidence, and she seemed to be a happy little girl despite her difference. Jordan's mom shared the story of Project Unicorn online, and it quickly spread on social media. Jordan was already a mentor to other kids with disabilities. Now she had a bigger audience and could share her message with more people. In 2017, Jordan and her mom formed an organization called Born Just Right to help other kids with limb differences. They're making it possible for kids from across the US to create their own limbs, like Jordan did. Jordan said, "We want to show kids that anything is possible. Sure, people will still sometimes stare, but Jordan uses those moments to educate others. And she has a message for kids who feel different." She says, "Your differences are amazing. You never know what amazing things you can do with them." Imagine that you had the opportunity to interview Jordan. What would you ask her? Write down 5 to 10 interview questions. And make sure to include questions about Jordan's activism because that's really quite exciting. Now, also think about Jordan's 3D printed arm. Isn't it awesome? I think so. To see 3D printing in action, you can watch videos on YouTube. In your notebook, sketch out a design of what you would make on a 3D printer. Then share it with me here. I'm looking forward to it. It's kind of exciting for me, too. See you next time.